Also, we have just been informed via decree by Marshall Briggs, Chris Mason's career is on the line as he takes on Nathan Sims in a non-title matchup. Should the Southern Brute, Chris Mason, lose to the D1 champion Nathan Sims, Chris Mason must leave the CWF. Does anybody want to see that happen? Of course, we've got that and a lot more action heading your way. But ladies and gentlemen, at this time, I would like to introduce to you, he is the lawman of the land, the owner of the CWF and the CWF World Champion, Crestview. Please welcome Marshall Briggs. Crestview, Florida. Speak when spoken to. When I want your opinion, Crestview, I'll ask you for it. Better yet, I'll tell you what your opinion is. Donnie Harris Jr., right here tonight, you're going to actually earn some money. You're actually going to earn your keep here in the CWF. Are you excited? I'm ready to do my job. That's a first, but it wasn't an invitation to cheer Donnie Harris Jr. Donnie, over there on that podium is something in a black bag. Walk over to it and bring it to me, and do it quickly. Thank you, Scott.
I don't even know who you're talking about when you chant KC, so shut the hell up. It's certainly no one I'm concerned with. Donnie Harris Jr., this is the first thing you've got to do tonight. The second thing is I sent you something, I emailed you something to read. Did you bring it with you today?
Yes, I do have your official proclamation.
That's right, my official proclamation. But the first thing I want you to do is unzip that bag and remove its contents. Hurry up. Scott? What Donnie temporarily holds is the brand new CWF World Championship. Because the prior CWF World title was dirty, had been drugged through the mud. It smelled like delusion. So we had to make that better, and that's what we're gonna do here tonight. So Donnie, if you're coordinated enough, hold my title, pull your phone out, and read what you're supposed to read. And hurry up. If you drop my belt, I'm gonna drop you.
The official proclamation of the permanent CWF World Champion. Let it be known on this day in this ring before all the CWF that the office of the CWF World Championship has been reviewed, examined, and settled permanently and without further debate. By decree of the one true authority on greatness, himself, Marshall Briggs, is hereby proclaimed the greatest champion in the history of this company. Not a champion, the champion. The measuring stick by which all pretenders shall forever be measured and forever be found lacking. Let the record further show, in his infinite...
Shut your mouth and listen up! Continue.
In his infinite generosity, Marshall Briggs has surveyed the locker room, every man, every so-called contender, every name on that roster, and found not one of them worthy to stand across the ring in front of him. There are no credible challengers. There never were, there never will be. Therefore,
I'm not going to tell you people again. You're going to show respect and shut your mouths. Donnie, hurry up.
Therefore, to protect this championship from the disgrace of mediocrity, to shield from pretenders who drag this title through the mud and their own inadequacy, Marshall Briggs does hereby crown himself the permanent CWF World Champion, effective immediately and for all time. Let it be understood by every fan, every wrestler, every skeptic in the back who dares whisper otherwise. This is not arrogance, this is truth. Marshall Briggs is the only man alive who can bring credibility to this title. And he has decided, out of pure necessity, that the championship shall never again leave his hands. So let it be signed, let it be sealed, and let it be understood now and forever, the champion is permanent.
Mr. Harris, as these people sit here silently and show me the respect I deserve, put this title on my shoulder. You may take your leave. Did you hear that? Did you people hear that? Yeah? This jackass behind me shops at Temu. And clearly it's a little too much KFC. Did you guys hear that though? Not voted on, not polled, spoken. The CWF World Champion. And that's what happens when you're undeniable, which is what Marshall Briggs is. You don't ask permission. You don't ask for love or support from people who only wish they could be half the man that you are. You stand in this ring and you show the excellence that you exude. Cameraman, why are you standing behind me right now? You know, there's a reason why I'm the CWF World Champion, but I know all of you people, I've heard your whispers. Someone needs to stop him. Someone needs to step up. Someone needs to knock Marshall Briggs down a peg. But what's funny about that is it's always someone. There's never a name attached, just a coward hiding behind someone. Supported by a 40-year-old virgin typing in his grandma's basement. You know, I hear the whispers backstage. I hear the whispers at the office, on social media, that someone's going to come and save the CWF World Championship. Someone's going to come and take this title off my shoulder. And I hear one name as of late, and it's KC Navarro. KC, I haven't seen you in about a year. In fact, I haven't seen you since your little leg couldn't handle the pressure and snapped like a rubber band. And now after a year, you want to come back and you want to grace the CWF with your presence? These people want to cheer like the skies have opened up and bread's fallen from heaven because KC Navarro is back? Are you delusional enough to think KC Navarro can stop Marshall Briggs?
Hey, wait. Cut that. Cut it out. Hold up. 1 second. Before I even say anything to you. Pardon me, but are we feeling blessed tonight at Crestview or what? Well, yeah. I like the sound of that. Hey, look at that sign right there. Hey, buddy, hold that sign up. How close is that sign right there, man? Marshall Briggs, sir, champ. You asked if I would stop you or if I could, and well, obviously I just did. But there's one more thing I need to stop besides you running your mouth, because I'm telling you, nobody here in Crestview wants to hear you. Even everybody in the back didn't want to hear you anymore. The one thing I really need to end is your championship ring. Now, yes, I get it. The last time I was here, I wrestled Justin Flo. I beat him, became #1 contender, and unfortunately, I tore my ACL. I lost 8 months of my career. But when I came back strong in TNA. I did. I fought for the International Championship. I lost. I fought for the Tag Team titles. I lost. I fought for the X Division Championship.
lost. But I main evented the most watched episode of TNA of all time on AMC for the TNA World Championship. And I lost again. And next week I have to go to TNA Lockdown and I gotta take on the system and I gotta lead the new guys to do it. But my main goal in TNA was to become a champion before the year's over. I think that's a good idea. I think that if I won here tonight and I became the new CWF World Champion, maybe, just maybe, that's just the motivation I need to become a champion in TNA. So if I have to use you, well, damn it, I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna become the champ. KC, you're blessed, right? Are you still blessed? Yeah, I'm blessed. You hear them. Say it again. What's my name? Just like the sheep that you are in Crestview. So you're blessed, right? Here's the thing about blessed. Blessed is for individuals who need hope. Blessed is for individuals who need something to believe in and a crutch to lean on. Sorry about that. But the fact is, KC, when you're undeniable, you don't need faith. When you're undeniable, you don't need luck. I have proof right here that I don't need your blessings, KC. So, you're blessed. What did I tell you when I was on vacation? Why don't you tempt fate and try your luck? Well, you got it.
You know, you said being blessed, you know, it's about somebody with hope. Did you not see my documentary recently?
Damn it, I'm the definition of hope. I was bullied my entire life and was told I'd never be a professional wrestler. I got hurt, tore my ACL. I lost the main person in my life that meant the most to me, my uncle. My family, we lost our house when I was a child. And well, I never gave up because I had hope. These people give me hope. They make me believe that I can do anything. So yeah, I do need the hope. But the one thing I don't need is luck, because tonight I'm going to kick your ass and I'm going to become the new CWF World Champion, and you don't have to tell me I know.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you saw what just transpired in the ring. The Flowhawk Justin Flo coming to the aid of Casey Navarro, who has declared himself the #1 contender for the CWF World Championship, a new beautiful title in the grasp of Marshall Briggs.
Yeah, new title, Donnie, but, you know, things broke down and Flo accidentally hit Casey Navarro just now, and it looks like they're still trying to settle their differences. And you know, because Flo was innocent in that, but...
Yeah, it was just caught friendly fire, and Marshall Briggs, the CWF World Champion, coming to sit here at ringside with us. And it seems Navarro and Flowhawk out there have made amends. Navarro knows that, you know, it was an accident. It's going to take more than that to tear the rift of camaraderie that these two have forged in the fire of combat, if you'll pardon me being a little, descriptive there.
Right.
Of course, Flowhawk has plenty of history with Marshall Briggs. But coming up first, talking about history with Marshall Briggs, Chris Mason, the Southern Brute, takes on Nathan Sims in a non-title match. And should Chris Mason lose, he must leave the CWF. His career is on the line. That match is coming up right now.
Scott, how's it going?
It is going great, Marshall Briggs. Thank you. You definitely laid down a little savage justice, got a new title, looking good.
Is this a beautiful
It
championship?
is absolutely gorgeous.
Here, you want to hold it?
I would love to hold it.
There you go. Look at that.
All right, ladies
Fitting
and
for the
gentlemen,
permanent world champion.
Never know what's
Definitely
gonna happen
fitting.
here in the CWF, but we know what is about to happen. Our first match of the evening. Are you ready? The following contest is scheduled for one fall with the following stipulation. Should the Southern Brute Chris Mason lose, he must leave the CWF forever. And now, introducing first, about to make his way to the ring.
Oh, I can't stand this guy, Scott.
Well, you did set it up to where you may never have to deal with him again.
Well, I was really talking about Sims, you know. I would love to not see him again.
P1 champion, this is the knockout, Nathan Sims.
I see Mama Sims is in the house tonight, as you can hear, screeching like a cat in the background.
Oh, yes.
At least he has one fan in the house tonight. But you know, there's no love lost for Nathan Sims. Really couldn't care less about Nathan Sims. But I need him to do his job tonight. For the first time in his career, he needs to do his job.
So you've put a lot of faith in Sims tonight to get the job done.
What did I say about faith, Scott?
You did, and I apologize.
In this non-title matchup. Crestview, Florida, I give to you the Southern Brute, Chris Mason.
So what are you going to do, Briggs, if Mason is able to secure this and win, and now your target is even larger?
Well, you know, that's a distinct possibility, because I guess he wants you, Donnie. Sims is such a crybaby. But anyway, to answer your question, Chris Mason hopefully will not win this match, but if he does, I got something for him. Martial law is still in effect. Savage justice is still in effect. If I got to handle Chris Mason, I will. But I need Nathan Sims for once in his life to do what he's supposed to do, which I don't know why he's running away from this challenge. Referee checking Chris Mason to make sure all is legal. He really, you know, if there's one thing about Chris, I mean, I don't think he has any weapons on him. He doesn't necessarily take shortcuts anymore, but Nathan Sims, he should search him quite extensively, let's just say.
Well, Marshall Briggs, you certainly have a history with both these men. Nathan Sims, you've fought plenty of times here in the CWF. You've been tag team partners, tag team championship partners. Now, you've never really faced down Chris Mason, but nonetheless, in your expert opinion, who probably has the advantage in this matchup?
I need Nathan Sims to do his job tonight.
And a lot of people are saying already on social media that it really proves how desperate you are to stay away from Chris Mason if you're putting faith in Nathan Sims to try to take him out of the CWF.
There's that word again.
Yeah, there's that word again, Donnie, faith. Are you a man of faith?
Yes, as a matter of fact,
Is
I
that
am.
why you're sassing me? Because you're hopeful I won't come across this table?
I am not sassing you.
What kind of
I am simply
dumbass question
asking
was
a
that?
question.
What kind of question was that?
Do you have an answer?
Am I a coward? Is that what you said?
I did not say you
I'm
were
desperate.
a coward. I did not say you were desperate.
What was it?
I simply asked.
It doesn't matter because it was an irrelevant question, Donnie. Scott, get your boy.
Well, right now, so far, action not really picking up that much here in the middle of the ring. Was perhaps going to go for Connor Tail. No, Nathan Sims is going to have to use his craftiness and his speed. Oh, already in the corner there. That's over 200 pounds crashing into the corner there. Nathan Sims barely weighs a $145.
Wow.
Able to get out of the way there, but Chris Mason.
Get out of the way or run out of the way. It's almost like he's running.
Come on, Sims, be a man for once. You know, sometimes I wonder if Mama Sims isn't manlier and, you know, metaphorically, than Nathan Sims.
Nathan Sims trying to move around Chris Mason.
He's not able to budge the Southern Brute at all.
Yeah. Good luck with that. Oh, thrown into the ropes. Oh, and colliding into the Southern Brute.
Come on, Sims, get up. So you asked me a question, Donnie. Who do you think has the advantage in this match?
Well, if we want to go by sheer strength and power, obviously it goes with Chris Mason. But truthfully, I can't knock out Nathan Sims. Nathan Sims is crafty. He is the D1 champion. He has successfully defended that title several times here in the CWF. Against Rob Ocho, against Jay Blanchard. I don't think things are really settled between him and Rob Ocho. Where do you and Rob Ocho stand at the moment?
I need Nathan Sims to do his job.
Well, Chris Mason crashing into him. I don't think Nathan Sims is doing a very good job.
I don't think there's going to be much left of Sims to do his job.
Donnie, I hope for your sake that Nathan Sims does his job.
Getting thrown around like dirty laundry. Going for the pin. But, Marshall, why did you make this decree? I mean, Chris Mason is very well beloved here in the CWF. He's one of the most well-liked people on this roster. Why would you want to get rid of him just because he has eyes on the CWF World Championship?
Because it's what's best for business. That's why. Oh, you want to taunt me? You want to taunt me, boy? See what happens? That's why, Donnie. He can't keep his eye on the ball. Is that who you want as a champion that gets distracted?
He did lose his last 2 matches because of distractions.
I see Scott's the one with common sense on this commentary team.
El Maton did pick up the victory over the Southern Brute, Chris Mason, but, you know, there was a bit of a, you know, perhaps it was just a glitch in the hardware here, but, you know, your music playing, it distracted him. Did you have anything to do with that there, Briggs, even though you were in Hawaii?
I need Nathan Sims to do his job.
Well, Nathan Sims is trying to do his job, the D1 champion. Held it for a few months now, beat Jay Blanchard when the championship was vacated. Definitely wants to try to get a victory over Chris Mason because Chris Mason, I'm sure, wouldn't mind holding that D1 title for a little while longer as well. Chris Mason, a former D1 champion.
Good Lord, Sims. Do something.
Well, what he's doing is, taking all the onslaught from Chris Mason, going for the pin here, no!
This is why you can't count on people. This is why you can't count. This is why you can't have faith in people. This is why Casey Navarro is delusional. Coming out here saying he's blessed. Coming out here saying all this faith crap that he's got. This is what it gets you. This is what it gets you, Donnie.
Double axe handle down on Chris Mason.
Oh,
Chris Mason down.
Finally. Scott, who do you think is going to win this match?
As Donnie said earlier, you had Mason with the strength, but I will never count out Sims. No matter what you think about the man, he finds a way to get things done. He's on the receiving end of a brutal beatdown right now, but like you said, he needs to do his job.
Right now, he's trying to do that job. I think this will be one of the few times you don't mind signing his paycheck should Nathan Sims be victorious.
Oh, is he supposed to get a paycheck?
I assume so.
We'll talk about the front office. But, hey, let's also talk about right here tonight in Crestview, Florida, at the Crestview Community Center, the CWF making its return, showing these people why the CWF is a premier promotion here on the Gulf Coast. As much as I don't like Nathan Sims, and as much as he's continuing to – oh, that could have been bad. As much as he's continuing to make me a little frustrated here, he is one of our champions here in the CWF.
All right, bouncing off the ropes, way down the elbow. On to Chris Mason, going for the pin. Chris Mason able to save his career here.
But, you know, you were talking about Rob Ocho making his return. Nathan Sims has a lot of issues waiting on him with Rob Ocho.
Of course, Rob Ocho, a former protege of Nathan Sims, as well as learned some lessons from you in the D1 Academy. Proud graduate of the D1 Academy, will be in action later on tonight.
And member of the Enterprise.
And member of the Enterprise before the schism in the Enterprise. And right now, reverse Irish whip into the corner there. No. Yes, getting caught.
God, that was such a stupid move.
Right in the
Why
middle
would
of the
you
ring.
do that?
Think it hurt Chris Mason almost as much as it hurt Nathan Sims.
Get up,
So
Sims.
he's not able to capitalize on that
Get
move.
up, Sims.
Marshall Briggs almost in prayer here at the announcer's booth for Nathan Sims to get back up to his feet.
Donnie, I'm about to give you last rites if you keep sassing me.
Both men now almost back up to their feet. Nathan Sims able up to his feet first.
Donnie, I think before the end of the night, we're going to have to trade seats. It's getting a little icy over here.
Oh, nearly decapitating the D1 champion, not once but twice with those clotheslines.
Come on.
Has him up on his shoulders. Crash down into the mat, that's all she wrote.
No. Kick out.
No, spoke too soon. Nathan Sims as tough as a $2 steak from Waffle House.
That he is. As I said, you cannot count out Sims. Pulling that energy out of somewhere.
Pulling that energy out of somewhere, but it looks like the Southern Briggs. Wait a minute. Marshall Briggs. Marshall Briggs almost going to leave the announcer's table here.
Oh.
Nathan Sims getting caught. Oh, here he goes. Full Nelson slam. And wait a minute, Marshall Briggs.
Briggs is on the way in.
Marshall Briggs is running into the ring.
Come on, ref, count it.
Going to go for the count. Wait a minute, grabbing referee Kyle. Marshall Briggs has some problem there with the officiating. And I can't believe I'm saying this. Marshall Briggs coming to the aid of Nathan Sims.
I never thought I would see the day, Donnie.
I never thought I'd see the day again, but they have common cause here. He's calling for the belt. The referee coming and grabbing the championship belt. Both men laid out. Referee gonna make the count.
What? This is.
And that's all she wrote.
Cannot believe what I just witnessed, Donnie.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, the knockout, Nathan Sims. And per the stipulation,
And for the stipulation, Chris Mason lost because he's a loser. Which means, Chris Mason, your bitch ass is fired.
Cannot believe what we just saw, Donnie. I understand Savage Justice and martial law, but
Martial law and savage justice. And those of you watching at home, I don't know if you can call that justice what has happened to Chris Mason.
I know Chris Mason will definitely not see it as justice, but the Marshal does.
Marshall Briggs showing the championship to Chris Mason as if to say that as close as you will ever get to this championship belt. That championship belt, which is going to be defended later tonight against Casey Navarro.
Wow.
And ladies and gentlemen, as much as it hurts us to say it, the Southern Brute Chris Mason must leave the CWF. But what
speechless on this,
what
Donnie.
a career he had nonetheless. Even though his time is over,
I refuse to believe it.
The Southern Brute had one heck of a career, and he has nothing to be ashamed of.
That is accurate, Donnie.
Well, speaking of championships, up next, it's the Tag Team Championship as Kickstart My Heart takes on the Epiphany in a submission match.
This is going to be a banger, Donnie. For sure.
Nah, he's fired. Cut that dumbass music.
Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for Chris Mason. The following tag team contest is our first championship match of the evening. Will both teams please make their way to the ring?
The arena shakes. The dojo awakens. We are Kickstart My Heart. Yeah. Y'all want war? War. You want war? You ain't want this. This that real talk. This that war. Leon's here. The Black Panther stalks. I walk to the ring with confidence, so stop. With all the talking ish, all that ish, that's bullish. Who wants war? No more war. I bring war. I always win the war. I always win the war. For war to the ring.
following contest is a 10-minute submission match. And it is for the CWF Tag Team Championship. Introducing first, to my right, the challengers. They are Michael Hart and the black belt Jesse James. They are Team Kickstart My Heart. And to my left, they are the team of the pop star Johnny Romano and Duval Greatness Darion Drummond. This is the reigning, defending CWF Tag Team Champions, the Epiphany.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. 10-minute submission match for the CWF Tag Team titles. The bell is rang. This
Very interesting. This is a submission match, and when you've got Jesse, the black belt Jesse James in there, this is his specialty. I think this is why they've chosen this.
Yes, the black belt Jesse James, as well as Michael Hart, very well educated in MMA, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Judo, know how to take a man to the mat and submit. And now the Epiphany already getting attacked by Kickstart My Heart. Oh, double drop kick there from Kickstart My Heart.
Yeah, Kickstart is dominating early in here.
As we said, this is a 10-minute time limit, so Kickstart My Heart have only that much time. Oh, and the Epiphany almost
almost a collision.
Oh, but colliding into Kickstart My Heart instead. And now Johnny Romano and Darion Drummond going to the low ground. Kickstart My Heart. The clock is ticking. They need to get one of them in there and get the submission hold locked in good and tight and make them tap. That's going to be the only way that the titles change hands.
And it looks like Johnny and Darion are taking advantage of that right now, Donnie. They are in no hurry to get back in.
The black belt Jesse James showing off some acrobatics, and it's very impressive, but the clock is ticking. If he wants to get the job done, he needs to get the legal man in there and make him submit. The clock is ticking right now. The bell is ringing.
Yeah, they are running
really,
it.
It behooves the Epiphany to burn as much time as possible.
That it does. So as I've said before, you cannot count out the Epiphany. They find a way to make it work. They find the loophole. They find the easy way, if you will.
Well, the last time they took on Kickstart My Heart, they were able to get a DQ. Kickstart My Heart got the victory, but the title did stay with the Epiphany. And right now, Drummond and...
These are the same tactics that they used in that match as well.
Drummond and Romano, I guess, trying to decide who's going to be the legal man.
It looks like it's going to be Drummond.
Drummond. Now, I might want to remind everybody, Drummond is a street brawler. He is a fighter, but he can make a man submit when he wants. Back in January of 2025, won a best 2 out of 3 submission match against the now D1 champion, Nathan Sims. So, Darion Drummond does have that in his repertoire. He does know how to make a man tap. Case point right there with the head scissors, no. Black belt Jesse James still in control.
They're a tag made.
Yeah. Michael Hart now tagged in. Michael Hart, a former CWF world champion, wants to hold tag team titles. And already going to go, out of habit there, going for the pinfall. And that's kind of shocking because it was
Oh.
kickstart. And now
And that may
Drummond
cost him.
using those submission skills that I talked about.
Yep.
Has it locked in good and tight. Will Michael Hart tap? Clock is ticking. Michael Hart trying to do something, trying to go for a rope break. And you see the forearms of Darion Drummond just blowing down on the head of Michael Hart, just trying to use brute strength. Now Drummond making sure that Michael Hart is good and deep in the Epiphany territory. And now Johnny Romano tagged in the legal man.
And that's just it about the Epiphany, Donnie. They shortened the ring, got it right there, and they can work it.
Johnny Romano, now a two-time CWF Tag Team Champion, also held the titles with Desmond Tebow a few years back, and already he was just trying to scooch Michael Hart back over there, kind of pointing
Trying to
at
keep
the black
him
belt
in the
Jesse
middle and
James.
further out. Yeah, keeping Jesse out of this.
Now, normally I would try to be as impartial as I can, but quite frankly, my heart is with Kickstart My Heart. It is well documented the hell that the Epiphany has put me through, especially Darion Drummond. Darion Drummond and Johnny Romano tried to break my leg there in the ring not too long ago.
They did, Donnie. They did. So I definitely understand your animosity toward them.
Well, we've seen firsthand Drummond playing very loose with roles. We've seen firsthand that the Epiphany can lose to Kickstart My Heart in singles contest.
Yes, we
As I
have.
said, they lost in the last tag team title match, but it was by DQ.
Right, and it was the singles match that set the stipulations for this match, giving Kickstart My Heart the opportunity to say, hey, this is the type of match we want. This is our specialty, submission. However, things do not seem to be going in their favor at the moment.
There's the blows from Michael Hart, former CWF
starting to
World
fight back.
Champion. Ooh, somewhat.
You have 5 minutes remaining in the match.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes remaining in our match, courtesy of the voice over the PA. As I said, every second that ticks away, it really benefits the Epiphany. They don't have to win this match. They don't have to make Jesse James or Michael Hart tap out. They just have to run down the clock.
And that is exactly what they're doing, Donnie. They are keeping Michael far away from Jesse.
And now Darion Drummond using that bottom rope there, getting a little extra leverage, if you will. Head to the count of 5, and he doesn't care if he gets DQ'd. All that Darion Drummond and the pop star care about. Oh, and neutralizing Jesse James. And now Jesse James, not the legal man. The referee's going to try to keep him out. And what has the headband there? Oh, and hitting Michael Hart with it. Now a blow there onto Michael Hart. The Epiphany do not mind using illegal objects in this matchup if it means they retain their titles.
They have been known to use any means necessary,
I may
Donnie.
allude to the red pipe that they've used in the past
Yes.
to retain those titles as well as win those titles. I unfortunately had a part to play in that.
And this is classic Epiphany work right here.
Referee's back is turned.
Darion
and Johnny
knows.
Romano's working on Michael Hart. Michael Hart, who is so wore out. Probably less than 4 minutes remaining here. And now Drummond going to go for the submission hold once again.
But is he? Is he? It appears the Epiphany's plan is just to run this thing, not even trying to get the submission. Just trying to make it as painful or as embarrassing as they possibly can to Kickstart.
Well, if Kickstart My Heart fail to win the tag titles here tonight, it could be a very long time before they get another shot at these tag team titles, and the Epiphany know that. And hey, if it ends in a draw, oh well, the Kickstart My Heart go to the back of the line, and there's no teams currently on the horizon.
Michael tapping into the crowd. The crowd's rallying him.
3 minutes remaining.
3 minutes. 3 minutes remaining in this matchup, courtesy of the PA. Oh, Drummond with another blow to Michael Hart.
Michael Hart cannot catch a break in this.
Another strike there to Michael Hart. Michael Hart seeing stars here. Johnny Romano getting in some little verbal insults. Michael Hart back up to his feet. Michael Hart trying to get some adrenaline going, trying to get some blood flowing.
I think he's got it, Donnie. I think he's getting it.
Trying to
He's
get
coming.
the second win. There's a reason why he's a former CWF World
And
Champion.
we're about to witness it.
And now Michael Hart
Just
with
a
a second
strikes.
win. Drummond into the corner, getting caught by Michael Hart now. Michael Hart trying to come up with something, throwing Drummond into the corner. Michael Hart colliding into Drummond now.
Drummond is in trouble.
Michael Hart going to pick up speed, colliding into Drummond once again. And
Oh, he
but
got
Drummond
caught.
got him into the hold. That submission hold is locked in good and tight.
2 minutes left.
2 minutes remaining in this matchup. Michael Hart could be fading fast. He's deep in enemy territory. Less than 2
We
minutes
got tag
remaining.
made.
Johnny Romano, now the legal man. The black belt Jesse James wants to be tagged.
Oh!
Following up with a submission. Wrenching that arm back, that left arm. Burning down the clock. Probably about 1:30 remaining. Time is ticking away.
Michael finding the strength out of nowhere, it seems. Just maybe not enough.
Maybe not enough.
Oh, Michael's picking Johnny up now.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
60 seconds remaining.
1 minute remaining.
Drummond
They
then
got to do it
declines
now or
by
it's never going to happen.
partner. And now, Johnny Romano being dropped down by the former world champion Michael Hart. And Michael, 45 seconds remaining.
It's now or
Michael
never.
Hart has enough
Oh,
gas.
Jesse's in.
And now, the black belt Jesse James has been tagged in. Going to work on Darion Drummond. Throwing Darion Drummond right in to Johnny Romano. Super kick onto Johnny Romano. And now, Darion Drummond. Into
Oh,
the
what a
submission
takedown.
hold. The armbar locked in good and
Oh,
tight.
double.
Well, wait a minute. Is he gonna tap?
No.
10, 9, 8,
7 seconds
7,
remaining.
6, 5, 4,
4
3,
seconds remaining.
2, 1.
Time
0.
has expired.
Oh,
Ring
he's
the
down, he's
bell.
down.
Ring the bell. Did he tap? Did he tap in time?
I don't think it was in time.
Did he tap in time?
Ref. The official decision. Did Drummond tap before time expired? Did Drummond tap before time expired? Ladies and gentlemen, the referee has just informed me that Darion Drummond did not tap. Therefore, this is a time limit draw. Still, your CWF Tag Team Champions, the Epiphany.
Yeah. Y'all want war? You want war? You ain't want this. This that real talk, this that war raw. Darion's here, the Black Panther stalks. I walk to the ring with confidence, so stop. With all the talking ish, all that ish, that's bullish. Who wants war? No war. I'll bring war. I always win the war. From war to the ring, real talk right through the street.
Well, what do you say? Kickstart my heart.
That
Had
was
the
so
advantage.
close.
It was a match that they felt they specialized in, but Darion Drummond did not tap.
No,
Whether I like it or not, I have to say Drummond is one tough son of a, well, you know.
Yes, they did exactly what they set out to do, Donnie. They ran the clock. They did it right to the last second, and that was definitely a close one. The Kickstart My Heart just could not get the job finished right there.
They came so close, they thought they had it. I wasn't sure, wanted to check with the official. The official gave me, well, the official decision, and really nothing has been decided still between Kickstart My Heart and the Epiphany. But I gotta think that there won't be any more opportunities immediately on the horizon for Kickstart My Heart now that they have failed a second time to win the CWF Tag Team Championship.
So that brings the real question, Donnie. Who will step up now?
Well, we don't know at this
Exactly.
time. Well, right now, the Epiphany gonna go to the back. They don't care whether they win or whether they draw, so long as they hold on to those titles.
And that they did, Donnie. As I said earlier, the Epiphany brought what they always bring, a will and a way to break through and find that win, to get that there, and they did it.
Well, up next, two men who are looking for a win to try to climb the ranks here. It's Rob Ocho in his second match since returning, taking on the relatively new Elias Roman. That match coming up now.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, about to make his way to the ring.
You think my troops are gonna help you? It's not what you know, it's what you can prove. Everybody get up for the king!
Crestview, Florida, this is Elias Roman. And Elias's opponent.
Look, coming out swinging, smackdown bringing.
Crestview, Florida, please welcome Rob Ocho!
Rob Ocho in only his second match since returning from a near 10-month layoff, courtesy of the knockout Nathan Sims, ready to take on Elias Roman, Scott.
Elias comes in still not endearing himself to the fans, but he's confident. This is his third match, am I correct, with the CWF?
Yes, third matchup here in the CWF. You know, got a win over Flo Hawk in his debut match, but lost to Jay Blanchard last month at Conspiracy. Meanwhile, Rob Ocho has really been gunning for the knockout Nathan Sims, but we saw what happened last time that he took on Nathan Sims. Nathan Sims got the win via DQ. Nathan Sims' very first victory over Rob Ocho of any kind, was able to retain the D1 title. Nathan Sims, who earlier tonight retired from the CWF, the Southern Brute, Chris Mason, and I, for one, wish Chris Mason the best of luck in whatever other roads he may be traveling. But right now, it's between Elias and Rob Ocho. Rob Ocho made it very clear on Recoil, and you can see that episode in our archives, that he wants the D1 title. He wants to take the belt from the knockout Nathan Sims, but if he wants another shot, he's got to get wins.
He's got to get wins, and as you said earlier, we're like a year since Rob has been in the ring. He did the second match since then, so he's got a long road to climb.
And now Rob Ocho going to give chase to Elias Roman. This match scheduled for one fall. Elias Roman, so far, not really endured himself to the CWF.
And he's playing with Ocho at the moment.
And there are parallels there, because when Rob Ocho first came onto the scene, he got his debut win over Nathan Sims, but he was not immediately embraced by the CWF. But since then, before he was shelved for 10 months, he really had a turn of heart. He turned over a new leaf, and the fans really begun to respect and get behind Rob Ocho.
They did, Donnie.
And that love that they had for him stayed for 10 months. And you heard the reaction he got when he came and saved Jay Blanchard from Nathan Sims in that matchup. Of course, you can see that matchup in our archives.
Well, Donnie, you want to talk about the reception? I mean, even before Ocho made his surprise return, fans would be chanting his name. We were all expecting it. When is Ocho coming back? When's he going to show up? And when he did, yes, he's definitely a fan favorite.
Trying to go for a hip toss there, but hip toss from Rob Ocho. Used to call himself the Renegade, and Elias Roman already back to the outside. We'll have till the count of 10 to get back in the ring.
He's already got Elias on the run.
Referee Kyle is going to be very liberal with that count. Doesn't want this to... Oh! The experience there from Elias Roman. Perhaps there was trying to set up Rob Ocho. Oh, colliding into Rob Ocho there. Going for the pin here. Rob Ocho, of course, no stranger to gold. Two-time tag team champion here in the CWF. We don't know who's going to be challenging the Epiphany anytime soon. Now that Kickstart My Heart have failed to win the titles for a second time. But right now, Elias Roman up high. Standing on that top turnbuckle.
Ocho's rattled. Oh, more mind games from Roman.
Really just getting into the head. And
he is.
You got to think that has pissed Rob Ocho off.
Oh, you can see the anger, Donnie. You can see the anger. But Elias doesn't care. It's like he's having fun.
Elias might regret very quickly playing with his food. Rob Ocho once again going to give chase. Elias Roman using his quick speed to his advantage.
Oh, and got caught.
Yeah, got caught there. No, wait. Now catching Rob Ocho, has control of the back. Rob taking him down. Rob missing with that clothesline, and now Schoolboy for the pin. Only a 2 count. Rob, I mean, both men desperately need this win, but especially Rob Ocho. You know, coming back from 10 months, lost via DQ.
Well, can you imagine how that feels, Donnie? I mean, you're out. You've been injured. You've been very injured. You know, hurt his back, broke his back, the vertebrae. He's had a long recovery. And coming back here, not knowing how people are going to react, what he's going to be up against, and he's just got an uphill battle. But Rob is showing that he's driven, and he's got a fire.
Driven right into the boot there of Elias Roman.
Yes.
Elias Roman there with another kick to the face. Now Roman laying in the blows into the stomach of Rob Ocho. Calling for quiet here from the Crestview, Florida. Oh, really? Again?
It's the mind games.
I really think this is a mistake on the part of Elias Roman. It's like he's not even taking Rob Ocho that seriously.
And I think that will be where you're right. I think that will be where he does make an error.
Oh, made an error.
As we're
right
about
there.
to see.
Rob Ocho has control of the foot.
Yeah. Ocho's no stranger to mind games.
Oh, good forearm there from Elias Roman. Ocho missing once again.
And again.
That speed, which has just been dogging Rob Ocho.
Oh. Elias has got a lot of speed, a lot of agility. He is just...
Speed and agility right there paying dividends for Elias Roman.
Yes, it is.
That second row about the only thing keeping Rob Ocho up at this point in time.
He is just working Ocho's back.
Very smart. Elias Roman has done his homework. He studied tape. He knows that is the weak area of Rob Ocho at this point in time. We still don't know how healed up Rob Ocho is. He said he's at 100%, but that might just be the bravado of a young competitor who doesn't want to be thought less of. Oh, well, nobody will think less of him for that.
No.
Good move, good running kick there. Going for the pin. 2, only a 2 count.
You can see the frustration in Ocho's face.
Well, we saw what happened the last time. Frustration that Rob Ocho gave into frustration. It cost him the match against Nathan Sims. And now is Elias on his knees begging for mercy? Oh, my.
No. Ocho's no dummy.
Ocho
he
knew
saw
what
that
was coming. And the slaps there on the Rob Ocho, all that is doing is poking a hornet's nest, poking a grizzly bear. Oh, and nearly decapitating Elias Roman. Good shoulder tackle there from Rob Ocho. Rob Ocho catching him, up and over Roman went.
I think it'd be safe to say, Donnie, that Ocho has had enough.
3, no, only a 2 count. But once again, that frustration is starting to show. Rob has got to stay calm. He's got to keep a cool head. He does not want to cost himself another matchup.
See, Elias is aware of that. That's what he's working. He knows Rob can get distracted and get frustrated.
Talking with referee Kyle there. I don't know what he's saying to him, but referee Kyle isn't going to protect Roman. Oh, and a kick right in the gonads. I don't even think. The referee Kyle didn't see the headband was pulled over his head, and now going for the pin as the time says the cheese. No.
Go ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, Elias Roman.
Donnie, that just showed that the mind games of Elias Roman are top notch. He was able to get in Ocho's head and secure the win.
Was fidgeting around with referee Kyle, pulled referee Kyle's headband over his eyes so he couldn't see that kick to the family jewels. And Elias Roman used that opportunity to get the victory, dirty victory though it is. And I think Elias Roman has well established, and wait a minute, what's
What's
Nathan
going on?
Sims
Sims
doing
is on the way
here?
out. What is he doing? I think Rob Ocho is in a precarious place right now,
Rob
Donnie.
Ocho has got a two-front war. Elias Roman and Nathan Sims, the D1 champion. Rob is injured. He can't defend himself properly here against a 2-on-1. And Rob Ocho going to go for Nathan Sims. That hate overriding any pain he might have felt in that body, but it's a 2-on-1. Rob Ocho cannot insurmount these odds.
Whoa, we have Jay Blanchard is on the way in.
Jay Blanchard, who Rob
giving
Ocho
chase
saved
to
from
Elias.
Nathan Sims, coming to help and even the odds here.
Ocho.
And now it's Ocho and Nathan Sims, and they're all alone. And if Nathan Sims knows what's good for him, he's going to be getting the hell out of Crestview.
I think Ocho took one look at Sims and got that second win he desperately needed, Donnie.
Well, Rob Ocho is getting what he wants, and that is giving chase to Nathan Sims. They're running to the back. Nathan Sims better keep running, better not stop till he gets safely in Georgia, if not somewhere up in New York City. That's how much distance he probably needs to put between himself and Rob Ocho. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Elias Roman establishing what type of competitor he's going to be here in the CWF. And we may remind you that September 5th in the Milton High School, we are bringing you Panther Brawl 3. Proceeds going to go to help the Milton High School Panther wrestling team. Got a lot more action coming your way on this edition of CWF Voltage, but right now we're going to be taking a short 10-minute intermission.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be taking a short 10-minute intermission. Do not forget, CWF Panther Brawl 3, going to be September 5th at Milton High School. Ladies and gentlemen, do not forget, concession stands are open as well as our merch table, and we'll be bringing you more CWF Voltage in 10 minutes. fans here in Crestview, Florida, return to your seats because our next matchup is about to begin right now. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, about to make his way to the ring. He is a hippopotamus of humanity. This is Elmo. And Elmatone's opponent, about to make his way to the ring. This is the Flow of Justin Flow.
All right, Scott, it's our second thin man versus big man matchup of the evening. Will the luck that helped Nathan Sims, i.e. Marshall Briggs, do the same here for the Flowhawk, Justin Flow, as he's taking on Elmatone. Elmatone coming off a big win as he was able to defeat the Southern Brute, Chris Mason, albeit with a little help from Marshall Briggs. Are you starting to notice a pattern here?
I am definitely noticing a pattern. As we spoke earlier, yes, Marshall Briggs, distraction, Elmatone wins. Anything to put the people in their place, as you will, as we saw earlier with Chris Mason, and as he's been doing to the Flowhawk.
Elmatone, the bell is called for to be ring. Elmatone, or as I like to call him, a hippopotamus of humanity, a big, strong individual, in no way intimidated by the Flowhawk, Justin Flow. And Justin Flow, much like Nathan Sims, is going to have to use that speed, that quickness to his advantage to try to stay away from that big man right there, because if Elmatone gets his hands on the Flowhawk, he's got a one-way ticket for Elmatone Airlines.
Yeah, and Flo is definitely using his speed and his ring awareness to get in and out, and he's been attacking Matone's base. If he can get him down.
Now, a stipulation that was mentioned not only when he interviewed, oh, good cross body there, well, got caught anyways. Got caught by Elmatone.
That is a position I would not want to be in.
Hey, they could be all over for the Flowhawk right here, right now. No Flowhawk able to slip out. A good drop kick to the back. Elmatone now going to the outside. But Flo, should he lose here tonight, will no longer be able to get a shot at the CWF World title.
And Donnie, you mentioned patterns. Here's another pattern. This is more of Marshall Briggs. You can't do this. Nobody will ever have another shot. I'm the permanent one. I'm sensing something here.
Well, it seems like Marshall Briggs is doing his best to try to eliminate the competition before they can compete against him for that CWF World title. Of course, as we know, Navarro going to be challenging for that CWF World title in the main event. Oh, and right into that steel post, the strength of Elmatone, nearly breaking Flowhawk in half. And that was a good veteran move there by Elmatone.
Yeah.
Knew the count was going, and so just jumped in there for just a second to break it. Elmatone going to take his time getting back in the ring, is in no hurry, as I said, in no way intimidated by the experience, by the accomplishments of Justin Flow. And you see the look of, if you'll pardon me, fear, worry there of Justin Flow.
Well, I mean, look at Elmatone. He is a mountain, a hippopotamus of humanity, if you will. I mean, he's taking his time. He's making his moves deliberate. He has to. It's harder for Flo to take this Elmatone off his feet.
And of course, we think back to when we think back to when Flowhawk took on Roman and Voltage. You know, Briggs come out, distracted the referee to start inspecting the top turnbuckle. And, you know, with Briggs being out there, it cost Justin Flo the match. We've seen Briggs do that earlier tonight.
Yes.
Will Briggs do it again?
You know, after everything I've seen, probably. And there's Flo again attacking Matone's base.
Very smart, trying to chop that big redwood down. But,
Oh, and he might have just done it, Donnie.
Down to one knee for the first time. A
Oh.
little bit of hope here
Uh-oh,
for the
and he got
Flowhawk.
caught.
Oh, got caught. If a move is executed, it is all over for the
Uh-oh.
Flowhawk.
And
All it'll
look
take
at
is
that.
one good,
He's
strong
just gonna-
move from Elmatone. Oh, and there we go. That's it. It's over.
That is a far fall.
But Elmatone going to take his time here, not going to immediately go for the pin. Going to play with his food. Oh, really?
And that is,
Well, I think it just speaks, eye-rolling though it is, it speaks to the confidence that Elmatone has in his strength. He
It
really,
does.
truly believes, you know, one or two powerful moves, and all he needs is a boot to pin his opponent. And in
And-
most cases, I think he would be right in that assumption.
he would, but not up against the Flowhawk.
Flowhawk made us some strong stuff, and now,
I mean,
you know, a brute force submission here, if you will. No, just going to drop him like a bad habit.
I mean, you mentioned KC Navarro earlier. The Flowhawk himself has faced KC. And, you know, he's no stranger to a challenge.
You know, lost that matchup last year when KC made his debut. And now, Matone Airlines, a ticket has been punched. But wait a minute, Flowhawk with some ingenuity there, with a submission hold, but being supported by the strength, by the legs of El Matone. Who's got who here? If El Matone can break the hold, well, the
And he
hold's
did.
broken. And you see El Matone, he just really shaking it off. Flowhawk was giving everything he got with that submission hold, but it just didn't
It
phase
wasn't
Matone.
enough to bring him down.
Oh, missing with that clothesline.
Oh.
Oh, good enziguri there.
Uh-oh, he's rattled Matone.
Out rattled Matone. It's going to take every kick, every maneuver in Flowhawk's arsenal if he wants to get Matone off his feet.
He is gonna have
Matone
to step
staggering
on it.
here.
Yes, and he is.
Flowhawk just using his whole body as a battering ram. Matone missing there, a little sluggish there with those. Oh, no, caught him. Once again, going to try to go for Matone Airlines.
Out of the ring.
Up and over to the outside. And this might, albeit perhaps unintentionally, benefit the Flowhawk. He's got 10 seconds to catch his breath, get a moment's respite before he's got to get in there with that hippopotamus of humanity once again. Quite frankly, I wouldn't blame the Flowhawk if he decides not to get back in there. I certainly wouldn't.
I wouldn't either, but he's showing his veteran status here. But he is going to take the time to get that win back.
Matone going to help the Flowhawk back into the ring.
Oh,
Flowhawk able to break free. And now from the top rope, the flow's in! The flow's in on El Matone! Was it enough? Yes! Yes, it is!
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner, the Flowhawk, Justin Flo!
Well, the flow's in from out of nowhere, an act of desperation, but it paid off. The Flowhawk getting the victory over El Matone and keeps hopes alive that perhaps one day in the future he can challenge for the CWF World title.
that's right, Donnie, and that's what we heard on Recoil. Flo is on the moving it step by step, heading on up, and everybody is in his way, and he's taking on
Well,
every
now
single
that he's
person.
got the victory, you got to think he's going to put some ice on pretty much all that body,
Yeah.
sit in the back, and he's going to watch that main event because he could very well challenge whoever wins our main event, as Marshall Briggs is going to be taking on KC Navarro for the World Championship. And don't forget, up next, September 5th, Panther Brawl in Milton High School. Panther Brawl free. Tickets are on sale now, and what? Really? Are you sure? Oh, okay.
I've just been alerted from my sources in the back that we didn't advertise this, but apparently we now have a D1 championship matchup for you guys here tonight. Unscheduled, but we're gonna have it. So, will the champion, Nathan Sims, and his challenger please make their way to the ring?
Absolutely asinine! This is ridiculous! I've been through hell tonight!
Sims is obviously upset over having to be pulled into a match and defend his D1 title.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. No, this is official. Hey, this is official, Sims. Can I continue? Can I continue? As I was saying, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the CWF D1 Championship. Introducing first, the challenger to my right. His gold don't fade. This is Jay Blanchard. And to my left, he is the reigning, defending CWF D1 champion, the knockout Nathan Sims.
And well, here we go, an impromptu title match here as the D1 champion Nathan Sims is ready to defend his title once again against Jay Blanchard. This is the third time these men have ever faced off against each other. Now Jay Blanchard already hit an enziguri right into the head of the champion, and we could have a new champion right here. No! Well, no good deed. Oh, what a good drop kick from Jay Blanchard. Jay Blanchard is fresh. Nathan Sims had to go to war.
Yeah, he's already came out here injured.
Had to go to war with Chris Mason. It could be over once again. No. Chris Mason kicking out for all, or excuse me, Nathan Sims kicking out for all he is worth. No good deed goes unpunished.
Yeah, as we
aided the cause of Marshall Briggs, and well, this is what he got for it.
Exactly. That's just it. He did what Briggs wanted him to do. He got Chris Mason, and now Briggs has sent him out to defend on the same night.
The athleticism. Oh! Being cut off there by Nathan Sims. I was talking about the athleticism of the golden one, Jay Blanchard. The gold that don't fade. Only going for a 3 count, and this is such a rare opportunity. This is such a unique situation here for Jay Blanchard, and forgive the gold pun there. You know, Jay Blanchard, he's coming off a loss, but still he's been gifted a chance to win the D1 title here.
This is
his
an opportunity.
Third overall opportunity in his career to win this title. 3 times now, these men have gone to war for the CWF title. When it was vacated, Nathan Sims was able to win it, and then was able to successfully defend it against Jay Blanchard. But will lightning strike thrice here, Scott? That is the question, especially when Nathan Sims is so wore out from his fight with Chris Mason.
Yeah, I do think that is going to favor Jay Blanchard in this match, having Sims had to come out earlier and do that. He was clearly injured, but Sims is showing that, as I say, you can't count this man out. I don't know where he gets it.
Going for the pin here. No, only a 2 count.
But Jay is fresher. He's been given an opportunity, and I know he sees it, and he's going to give it his all.
Jay was set for action here tonight against another competitor. That competitor couldn't make it here tonight.
So I would say that could be a thing that might throw Jay off on this. He was prepped for someone else, now he's facing Sims. However, Jay isn't showing, you know, that he's that rattled.
Going for the double axe.
Oh, see, he was ready for it.
Coming. A graduate of the D1 Academy could win his title here. No, his first title. Jay Blanchard, as I talked about, a graduate of the D1 Academy, much like Rob Ocho earlier in the evening, coming to the aid of Rob Ocho when the numbers were not favoring Rob Ocho, had Elias Roman and Nathan Sims both in the ring. But now, Jay, one-on-one for the 3rd time here. Nathan Sims trying to successfully defend his title once again. Good backdrop there onto Jay Blanchard. Going for the pin here. 3, no, only a 2 count.
Jay again manages to dig deep and kick out.
Jay clutching onto that back. What a great story it would be. What a sight to be. September 5th, as we head into Panther Brawl, if that belt is over the shoulder of Jay Blanchard. What a sight would be if he walks into Proving Ground as the D1 champion.
That would really shake up the field here.
You know, Rob Ocho has made his intent known that he wants to challenge for it, but Rob Ocho, you know, back-to-back losses right now. And Jay with a shove there and with a good kick there. No respect he has anymore for Nathan Sims. Flip it over into the pin. No!
Oh, so
only
close.
A 2 count. Only so close indeed.
Oh!
Nathan Sims running right into the younger competitor. A veteran maneuver, if you will.
But Sims showing it that he is still in pain, still feeling the effects from the earlier match.
Going for the pin here. Could be over. No! And that frustration setting in. And that is so dangerous for Nathan Sims. When you're frustrated, when you're angry, you don't think clearly. You don't strategize right.
And you're right, Donnie. Let's talk about that. Sims came out here yelling at me, yelling at you, like it's our fault that Briggs has put up.
He schedule these matches.
He's got blood, you know, red. He's seeing red.
You know, I don't have any GM experience. I don't schedule these matches. I just announce them as I'm told.
I think he's just blinded by the anger right now.
He's going to be going for the pin here. there. Could be blinded by looking at the lights. Oh, 2.8. 2.8. Jay Blanchard was so close to winning his first title here in the CWF, but not quite. There is, surprising to us all, still some life left in Nathan Sims. Jay now bouncing off the ropes.
Oh, nice splash.
Splash right in there, going for the pin again. No, only a 2 count.
I think Jay is seeing he's going to have to incapacitate Sims if he's going to get that pin. He's going to have to really hit the gas.
Well, Jay knows what a opportunity this is. You know, Jay is a fair competitor. He plays by the rules. He knows that Nathan Sims is tired. Oh, but he's not going to pass up an opportunity like this, colliding into that top turnbuckle.
Sims having just enough energy to get out of the way of that one.
Yeah, Sims has an opportunity here, but is he going to be able to capitalize on it?
Oh!
Executed perfectly.
Jay's
with
in trouble.
match prejudice. 3, no! And now, despite everything, it's Nathan Sims standing tall here, having to wrestle twice.
And he is obviously taking out his anger on Jay, when Jay had nothing to do with this setup.
Well, we know that there is no love lost between these two competitors, although to be fair, who does like Nathan Sims? Blanchard in a dangerous spot here. Wait a minute, Blanchard trying to slip out of it, able to slip out of it, into the ropes.
Oh!
Beautiful clothesline from the golden one. The golden one. The golden dog doesn't fade, but what could be fading is the reign as a D1 champion for Nathan Sims. And now the crowd is
going to the top, Donnie.
There is some gold in the pool, much like.
We got somebody running it.
What is Elias Roma doing out here? What is Elias Roma doing out here? Wait a minute, no, that's a DQ. That's a DQ. Ring the bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner via DQ, Jay Blanchard. However, the D1 title does not change hands in a disqualification. Still your D1 champion, Nathan Sims.
Donnie, it would appear that Sims does indeed have friends.
Well, now Jay Blanchard is in there all alone. Nathan Sims able to retain his title.
But here comes Ocho's on the way to the ring.
Rob Ocho like he done before, coming to the aid of Jay Blanchard. And now Rob Ocho, his new favorite pastime, inflicting hard, inflicting pain onto the corporal form of Nathan Sims. And now here it comes, the BTA, right on Nathan Sims. Nathan Sims has been knocked out by Rob Ocho.
So it is now knocked out Nathan Sims.
Well, you talk about Nathan Sims having friends. I think Jay Blanchard has a friend and a fellow D1 graduate Rob Ocho. Well, Jay does get the victory. He doesn't walk away with the belt, but he is going to take a moment here to at least hold on to it, and it does look good on him. But it looks good into the hands of Rob Ocho. And a hug there of camaraderie, but both Rob Ocho and Nathan Sims.
Ocho making his intentions known.
Both Rob Ocho and Jay Blanchard can pose with that belt, but it is still the property of Nathan Sims until he is properly defeated for it. And I gotta wonder, you know, what's brewing with Elias Roman and Nathan Sims?
Exactly. Like I said, we were just talking about Sims has nobody, but here's now Roman showing an obvious alliance, or he's up to something.
Well,
Ocho is continuing to get payback.
Ocho gonna let Nathan Sims
They just let Sims lay there
like a slug. Sims escaping with the belt. But speaking of belt, in the main event tonight. TNA's own Casey Navarro, after a year away from the CWF and away from competition, cashes in his #1 contendership chance here tonight, a year after beating Justin Flo, and he's going up against the current champion, Marshall Briggs. But Marshall Briggs, being the world champion as well as being the owner, has home field advantage. What is going to happen? This is historic. This is history making, and this match is happening right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event of the evening. Will the challenger please make his way to the ring?
First class. After all these years of busting my ass and telling these haters to get their hell out of my face. Now they know they place. They live in my shade. Cause I be catching shadows over all of that hate. Now I'm too hot, but they can handle my flame. Now I got everything else is the same. Whoa. I done touch gold, I done touch glory. This a trilogy, and I done told a story. I done made it out, so now she can't call me. Yeah, oh Lord, you ain't never failed me. First is blessing, you don't have to tell me. Devil is a lie, nothing you can sell me. Casey Navarro, they changed it to the same rules.
Crestview, Florida, are you ready? This is the main event of CWF Voltage, and it is for the prestigious prize and the CWF World Championship. Introducing first, the challenger to my left. He is truly blessed. He is TNA's own. This is Casey Navarro. And to my This match is now underway.
Well, Donnie, Briggs did not waste any time at all getting this match started. Wouldn't wait for the bell, just trying to deliver savage justice right to KC.
Well, the CWF World Champion didn't want to stand on ceremony and already attacking the leg. We know that ACL tear of Casey Navarro, that is going to be the target point of Marshall Briggs. That's going to be the main strategy in his offense, is to try to take out the legs of Casey Navarro. Casey Navarro, truly blessed here tonight after a year away from competition. Won last year, beat Justin Flo for this opportunity, is now cashing it in. Has a chance to become CWF World Champion here tonight in Crestview, Florida. But the questions remain, how long will his blessings hold out?
Well, Briggs is definitely showing his dominance in here. I think he caught Casey off guard.
Well, he caught me off guard, almost caught, well, I wouldn't call it friendly fire. You know.
Yeah, you were blessed to get out of there.
Yes, blessed indeed. Moving like grease lightning, was able to get the championship out of there, that new and beautiful title we have here in the CWF. Hey, Casey Navarro! The aerial tactics and maneuvers of Casey Navarro on display here on Marshall Briggs. Beautiful draw kick from Casey Navarro. Casey Navarro going for the pin. Can we have a new champion? No! Only a 2 count.
I do not think Briggs was ready for that.
You know, Casey Navarro talked about how he is challenged for several championships in TNA, has not been able to win gold there, but here tonight in Crestview, Florida, has a chance. This match now on the outside, the referee being very liberal with that 10 count. We do not want a double count out here. We want a definite decision, whether it be Briggs or Casey Navarro.
We definitely do, Donnie. And you know, you mentioned Casey Navarro.
And Briggs right at a steel post.
He may have knocked him clean out.
Navarro proving that he is going to do whatever it takes to win that CWF World title.
I think Marshall's looking for his teeth right now. Casey is not letting up.
No, he is not. Has to the count of 10. Marshall Briggs, the veteran here in this matchup. And wait a minute, Briggs going up underneath the ring. And I'm not sure, I don't think he's going shopping. And
does he have any?
I can't see anything there. I guess he didn't find whatever it was he was looking for.
He's rattled.
Nothing under there but air. Navarro once again breaking that 10 count, albeit briefly. You just see the quickness of Navarro jumping in there, then jumping back out. Certainly youth and vigor are the advantages that Navarro has, as well as some great conditioning. But the experience, as I was talking about, belongs to Marshall Briggs. He has been in wars all over the CWF. He has home field advantage, although not much of advantage right now. Going for the 305, no! Briggs right there using the ring as a weapon. As I talked about, that craftiness, the crafty veteran. Right there in a split second, it came to his mind, okay, I can use that top rope for a little bit of advantage, and he did just that.
And that's just it. When you want to talk about Briggs and advantages, that's what he has, lots of them. He does have he's the boss, Donnie. He can change this up at any time, and that ought to be in Casey's mind, not knowing what to expect at any given moment with Briggs.
Well, right now, Navarro getting very intimate there with that steel guardrail. When steel meets flesh and bone, steel's going to win every single time. And Navarro, getting caught there by Briggs.
Trading blows.
Navarro, a high flyer, a quickster, if you will. Marshall Briggs, really just a tactical brawler.
On the apron.
Spine meeting right to the edge of the ring. I don't care who you are, that's going to slow you down.
And that's where you talk about the experience of Briggs. He is definitely working on trying to injure his opponents, as we've seen.
Will work again. Briggs just really giving as good as he got. Caught Navarro by surprise, and Navarro just falling out.
Somebody may need to check on Navarro.
Of course, we talk about the champion's advantage. The champion's advantage aided the epiphany earlier. The title, it was a draw. The title stayed with them. The champion's advantage aided Nathan Sims. Nathan Sims got disqualified. The title stayed with him, and Marshall Briggs just happy to win here by count out. All he cares about is retaining that title and becoming the permanent CWF World Champion. And once again, You know, he knows his target. He knows where he needs to hit. Marshall Briggs is going to concentrate now all of his offense on the back of Casey Navarro. You know, as we talked about, Casey Navarro is quick. He flips, he bends, and he turns. And if his back is injured, he ain't going to be doing none of that.
No, and Briggs is well aware of that.
Dropping him down on his back once again. Briggs going to try a pin here, see if it works. No, Navarro to kick out. But you got to think about every time Navarro is kicking out, he's moving those legs. Those legs are moving muscles up and down his back, and those muscles are pulling on his spine, and that it's got to hurt.
It's got to. It's got to, but it shows his drive and determination. As he said earlier on social media, that this is a warm-up. He's got to get gold, and he's come here to take it from Briggs to help elevate and shoot him forward.
What momentum he would have if he wins the most prestigious prize here on the panel, the CWF World Championship. Oh, and a slap there from Briggs now. Briggs has no respect for TNA's Casey Navarro. You know, other TNA competitors such as TNA's Moose have challenged for the CWF World title in the past, but so far TNA Star has yet to win. Oh! And a slap there
and
from
a nice
Casey
answer
Navarro.
back. Oh.
Briggs missing with that clothesline. Navarro.
Oh.
Navarro knocking down the CWF World Champion.
He is off his
the lawman of the land. A drop kick from Casey Navarro. Briggs is down. Briggs is on his knees. But Casey Navarro is back up now. Has locked in good and tight. Oh, don't think that did quite what Navarro wanted. As I was talking about, he had his sights locked in good and tight. But I guess he took it off the ball there. Going for the pin here. No, only a 2 count. And now Briggs, as we talked about the crafty veteran, slowing it down, keeping the quicker man down on the mat. Has that hold locked in good and tight.
Well, that's right, Donnie. That's what he has to do. He can't compete with the high flyingness, so he has to ground Navarro. And here, look at the ring awareness of Briggs. Using it the rope until the ref caught him.
Was using that bottom rope for a little bit of leverage. The referee caught him and was telling Briggs, you can't do that. Briggs going to abide by the referee's call there, despite being the boss.
Casey hammering back.
Missing with the clothesline. Oh, and a kick there to the bread basket. Casey Navarro.
Oh.
Right down into the mat. Executed perfectly. Can we have a new champion? Yes, yes, no.
2.99.
2.99. And you see the disbelief.
God,
the
so close. We almost
Casey,
had a new champion.
We almost had a new champion. But he's going to have to forget that disappointment and get back to work if Casey Navarro wants to be the new champion of the CWF. Wait a minute. Justin Flo. Justin Flo coming out here. What's Justin Flo doing out here? This is no time to talk strategy with Casey Navarro.
You've got him distracted.
What are you doing? Flo, he's distracted. Why are you helping Marshall Briggs?
Oh!
And Marshall Briggs colliding into Justin Flo.
I don't know what we just witnessed, Donnie.
Wait a minute. Navarro had his chance, had his opportunity, didn't quite take advantage of it, and now get thrown. Wait a minute, no.
Briggs
Wait
into
a
the
minute,
rope.
no. Briggs
Going for the
Briggs
305.
on the middle rope. Going for the 305. The 305. The 305.
Briggs is
on
off his...
Marshall Briggs. And now Casey Navarro gonna finish it off right here. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, not it. Where does Briggs find the energy?
What is Marshall Briggs made of? Marshall Briggs surviving the 305. But Briggs is still down. Casey Navarro, he still has a chance. He still has an opportunity. He's telling Briggs to get up. I got something else for you. Briggs trying to get back up to his feet, but he's staggering. Casey Navarro now. Waiting for Briggs to get into position. Waiting for Briggs to turn around. Full speed ahead.
Oh,
no.
but Briggs was ready. Uh-oh.
Briggs with a peacemaker. A peacemaker on a Casey Navarro. And now.
And that might be it.
That could be it. 2, 3.
Oh!
No. No. The peacemaker did not bring peace to this matchup. Casey Navarro's able to kick out.
These two men are pure steel, Donnie. Nothing is putting them down.
Well, right now, those blows from Marshall Briggs trying to put down TNA's own Casey Navarro. Marshall Briggs trying to do everything he can to keep the CWF World title and proclaim himself the permanent world champion of the CWF.
Oh, what is Briggs up to?
Briggs coming out here and he's
Grabbing the new...
Briggs is grabbing the championship belt. Has to the count of 10. Briggs bringing the belt back in. I was very careful to take that belt out of the ring so it wouldn't get caught in the crosshairs. That beautiful brand new title.
Wanting to use it as a weapon.
Wanting to use that as a weapon. If he hits Navarro, Briggs will be disqualified. He'll lose the match, but the belt will stay with him. Navarro better turn around. Briggs waiting, trying to pick his moment.
Oh.
And now, wait a minute. No, the referee saying not
There
on
we
my
go.
watch. Much like he kept Rob Ocho
Watch
from
out,
making
ref.
a mistake. Oh, but the referee being kicked in his head, meeting that middle turnbuckle. The referee has been knocked out, and now there's no one to officiate the match. Marshall Briggs has the belt well in hand. Wait a minute, wait a minute.
The Southern Brute.
The Southern Brute, Chris Mason. Chris
What's
Mason
he got to lose,
coming
Donnie?
back out. What does he have to lose? He doesn't work here anymore. The Southern Brute, perhaps, out here to get a little payback.
Oh!
That super kick.
Oh,
Super
he
kick
distracted
on Marshall
Briggs. Briggs is now the one distracted.
And now, Casey Navarro.
Lining it up. Oh!
Executed perfectly. And now the pin attempt. The referee is
Come on.
broken. 1, 2, 3.
Oh! We have a new champion.
We have a new champion. We have a new champion. Ring the bell. Ring the bell.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner and the new CWF World Champion. Truly blessed, Casey Navarro.
Well, Donnie, I would say we here at the CWF have been blessed with a new champion.
It took. We saw all kinds of things. The Flowhawk Justin Flow coming out. Chris Mason coming out to the aid of Casey Navarro. And now for the first time in CWF history, a TNA wrestler holds CWF gold. Congratulations,
Oh,
Casey
and
Navarro.
Mason is now
You
attacking
are truly
Briggs.
blessed. And now, the hand extended from Flowhawk to Casey Navarro. And Casey saying, not right now, man, not right now.
But in the background, Mason is taking it out on Briggs. I think we have a very disgruntled employee taking care of
A
business.
very disgruntled former employee. And now Briggs on it. Wait a minute. But in the ring, what's this drama? I thought everything was chill between these two guys. Now a shot from the new champion, Flowhawk and Casey Navarro.
And we have
We're
a
getting another
rivalry
match.
reignited.
Casey Navarro and the Flowhawk battling on the inside. Briggs and the Southern Brute, Chris Mason, battle on the outside. It is double pandemonium here in Crestview, Florida on CWF Voltage. And now Flowhawk battling on the new world, fighting on the new world champion. Briggs and Chris Mason have made their way into the ring as well. As I said, it is double pandemonium here. Two wars being fought. Flowhawk taking exception to Navarro not wanting to shake his hand. And now Briggs. Briggs able to stop the onslaught of the Southern Brute. Chris Mason and a slap there from Briggs onto his former employee. Flowhawk putting the boot to the new world champion. This is not how Casey Navarro, I think, felt that his championship reign was going to start off on his back with Flowhawk staring down on top of him.
Exactly, but you know,
Wait a minute. Brute force onto the lawman of the land.
I don't know how this is going to benefit Mason other than he gets to take his frustration out, but Flo...
Hey, wait a minute. Flo trying to go for the flows in, but Casey Navarro saying, And now, Casey Navarro showing why he is the new CWF World Champion.
Oh, what do we have here?
Navarro and Chris Mason now staring each other down. Mason looking at that championship belt. We know very well that Mason wanted that championship belt, but a little shake there. Mason knows that it is Navarro's time. Mason perhaps in the future. Wait a minute, Navarro.
Hey! Pardon me! But it looks like I did what I said I was gonna do. I am your new CWF World Champion! Damn, so now it seems like CWF is officially blessed, huh? Well, hold on, man. Hold on, I didn't like all that. I didn't like all that. Obviously, you didn't like all that, man. Man, I wrestled you a year ago, bro. I told everybody you were the next big thing. And honestly, you're kind of looking like the next big bitch to me.
Wow.
So you want to do that? That's cool, man. Marshall, you want to be like that? That's cool, man. Hey, man. I think there's a show coming up. I'm now the champ, so I guess that means I'm obligated to be here a little more often. And last I checked, TNA Thursday Night Impact is every Thursday night on AMC. I don't think CWF runs on Thursdays. Last I checked, Lockdown, the pay-per-view is next week, and it's not on September 5th. Well, September 5th isn't... What is it, the Panther Brawl? Panther Brawl. Y'all want to start a little brawl? Yeah, well guess what? Big Papa Bless is about to finish that brawl. Because September 5th, Panther Brawl, it's gonna be you two versus us two in a tag team match. How do you like the sound of that?
I like the sound of that, Donnie.
I like the sound of that indeed.
Oh, I got fired earlier. Well, guess what? As the champion, I think my first order of business is to make sure that this man gets his job back.
I'm not sure if
And you know what, man? Hey,
I don't know how that's gonna work, Donnie.
Well, the lawyers can figure that out.
Yes.
You know what? When the time's right, maybe after Panther Brawl, you know what? Hey, screw that. If we beat you two, he gets his job back. And if we win, because of what you did for me, hey, I like that. Maybe I should give you a title shot. Y'all like that?
I like that indeed.